in the 1%, which I always talk about the 1%. And what the 1% means is the high earners, the millionaires, the 1% income, the wealthy in this industry, in any industry. You gotta do the work. Incomes is by doing the work, by being strategic. And I started out with nothing, guys. So it doesn't matter if you are already a high six figure, you're just starting out, you already have seven figures. That's not what the Salon Business School is about. It's about where your goals are. Where are you going? What are you going to create for yourself, right? So I don't ever want you to feel like, well, God, I'm just starting out. I don't even know. You have to start out by doing the work to reach your own personal goals and your own revenue goals. And remember, you can create anything you want. I started my first salon at 19 years old with nothing. And then I lost everything when I was older and I had to start all over again. So if I can do it, you can do it. And that's why I created the Salon Business School, so I can share all the things that I did wrong, all the things that I did right. That way you have a roadmap to create success and have support for yourself. So we're going to get started. As you guys come on, just say hello. Hi, Valencia. How are you, beautiful? Hi, everyone. I see you guys popping on. If you don't say hi, I can't say hello back to you and answer any of your questions. So today we're going to go into all about, hold on, I'm sorry I'm like doing this. I got to do this real quick because TikTok wants to know my birthday. What? This is so annoying. No, that's not my birthday. You know what? Goodbye. Hasta la vista. We're done with you. Okay. Anyway, so forgive me. So let's get going now. I want you guys to turn everything else off, really focus on what you're doing. What I'm going to share with you are easy steps that are going to add to what I taught you last week about Google Business, about social media. And again, I don't care if you're working in a salon, if you already have a salon, if you have a seven-figure salon, you're just starting out, you just got out of aesthetic school, wherever you are in this journey, these strategies are what I do every day to grow my brand, my personal brand, and my multiple businesses over the years. And as the years change, and as the economy changes, and as technology changes, we have to change with it, because if you don't, you're gonna be stuck. So what the Salon Business School is about is this. We are action takers, right? I am not here to babysit. I am here for the action takers who are ready to take action. Drop the word action below. Where are my action takers that want wealth? You want to enjoy your job. You want to love going to your salon. You don't want to be burnt out anymore. You want to create a wealthy lifestyle for you, your family, your children. That's what I created. And when I did this, no one believed that this was possible. So you can do it too. So let's get going. So what I want to say first is, make sure you comment action below, guys, so I can see that. First thing I want to talk about is, last week when we talked about Google Business and SEO. So Google Business is right now, today, this could change next week. I mean, I don't know, I don't control the internet, but today, and what's been working for the past few years is Google search. So a free Google business listing is something every single one of you should have if you have a business, right? Because people search on Google. They search keywords. They grab their phone, they speak into Siri, and they're looking for local services that you offer in your local area. So Google Business is the most underused tool. And I'm going to tap into that today and a few other things. So the first thing on Google Business is, last week we talked about searching up your SEO. What are people searching for that you specialize in, right? And I'm going to always use the example of, I own one of my salons is an organic salon. So when people search, the people who are coming to this type of niche salon, they are searching these words: organic hair dye, non-toxic hair color, clean natural products, hair salon for after cancer, cancer treatment for hair. All these keywords that I've created a whole list of them by doing searches, by looking at my Google. What are people looking for? The best organic salon near me, the best organic highlights near me. And I also throw in there things that aren't organic. Best highlights near me, best blowout near me. So best private salon near me. Again, the things that are really important to my clientele. And your keywords, the words that you're going to create this description for your Google business, should include what's important for you. So if you have like a hydro spa, or you do colonics, or you do waxing, or you're a lash expert, think about all the words that your ideal clients, and you can change these, you're going to do tests, are looking for when they're looking for your services. Google's the #1 way people are still searching for beauty, spa, and wellness services, guys. Social media comes in parallel second. Think of yourself. Now, if you're my younger people, because I know my kids, they may go to social media and they may search on TikTok, but not for local services usually. They may go on Instagram, but always to check out the place after they found it on Google. So remember, social media is super important. After you get on Google Business, it's like your second referral. That's like your business card. They're going to check you out. They're going to go see where you're doing, right? And also a Facebook business page, which a lot of people dismiss, but Facebook business pages are really powerful. So on your Google business, I want you to make sure you have these SEO words. So when you set up your Google business, every week you can post to your Google business. Make sure you guys write this down. You can post to your Google business. Posting on Google business means a great picture, or a video, or a behind the scenes, or a video of you walking outside of your salon, walking into the salon, a mini tour, whatever you want to share in there, behind the scenes while you're working on clients, all the work you do. And then inside the description of the Google business, you are going to add these keywords. You're not going to write random posting stuff. You're going to just take your keywords that you save now on a doc and put them in there, and then make sure you put your website or your booking link. You should be doing this 3 times a week on Google Business. The more you post on Google Business, the higher your business will rank. And you should be asking for reviews from every single person that you do a service on. Ask for the review when they're sitting in your chair or at checkout. Have a QR code there ready for them. Get the reviews, or put it in your booking system that as soon as they leave, you send them a thank you text and you ask for a Google review. Google reviews are really important, okay? Because people do look at reviews. I want you to think of yourself as a shopper. What do? What is your behavior? Are you looking to see when you're going to check out people for a service, right? So comment below where you're watching from. Comment below if you're watching the replay later on. I want to hear from you. Where are you in this Google business journey? So the next thing I want to talk about is posting with intention. Another huge mistake I see when a lot of people come to work with me inside the Salon Business School is they're just slapping stuff up. They're not posting with intention. They're not sharing real strategy when they're posting. They're just posting random stuff. And then when a client goes to look at your social media, I can't tell who you are, what you do, who you serve, what kind of services you offer. It's all very vague. So I want you to really look at your social media with intentionality. Are you a business owner? Are you growing your personal brand? Like, you have to really think about, what are you putting on your social media? What are you looking for the world to see? How are you looking to show up as your personal brand on social media? These are super, super important factors to think about, guys. So remember clarity: who you are, what you do, who you serve, and what are the services that you're offering. It's got to be clear everywhere when people look at your social media, right? I can't stress this enough. Ask some of your clients. Ask people when they come in, like, well, where did you find me? Who can I thank for the referral? I always would say, who can I thank for the referral? And that's where you find out, oh, I found you on Google. I did a web search. I saw you on Instagram. And you can start to really keep track of what your type of business, your ideal client, where are they looking for you and where are the conversions coming from? It's not random. It has to be intentional. Also, in all of your social media posts, another thing I see a lot of people doing, you're not being clear with a CTA. A CTA means a call to action. If I post something, at the end of the post, I want to say, schedule an appointment, schedule a consult, grab my free newsletter, get on our weekly, how to blow dry your hair list, get on our weekly blah, 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 whatever it is that you're offering. Every post should have a call to action. People will do nothing if you don't tell them to comment. Actually, comment hello below right now so we can get some engagement. Let's get some action going. I want to see some action in this group. If you guys don't comment on these videos, less people see them. So please comment below. Give me some love. Let me hear where you're watching from. Let me hear what you got going on and if any of what I'm saying resonates. So make sure in your posts, now not in Google Business because that is just SEO. We're on social media now. You give people a call to action. At the end of every post, say, comment below. Has this happened to you? Do you agree? I'd love to hear your feedback. Or, do you love getting your hair braided? Do you love blonding? Every single post has to have a call to action so we can get engagement because social media runs on engagement. And if there's no engagement, your posts don't get seen. That's the hard truth. Okay? So socials, call to action. In your social media posts, there should be a revolving door of education, entertainment, adding value to your client, right? And a lot of people just post hair pictures or just post, I see a lot of people posting, like a post with just like prices or discounts or words and text. So you have to remember something. People's attention span is zero, like zero. Be really intentional with what you're posting and think to yourself, if I was my ideal client, would this be interesting to me? Am I just posting to post? If you're going to just post to post, then don't. Intentionally, quality over quantity is always better. So create that reel of maybe you walking into your salon or something behind the scene. Make it really intentional. Another thing I see a lot of people doing, particularly on TikTok, and I think it's a mistake. Again, it's your personal brand, but as a professional, and again, if it's important to you to have a high level, 1% professional brand, I would not do things that are like knocking our industry or behind the scene things that are like negative towards anything in our industry. While it might be funny to other people in the industry, clients that see this, it's negative. It's like your dentist putting like, a root canal blooper when he like messed up somebody's tooth and they were recording it. Like, or a lawyer talking smack about the client, how he's going to divorce the client. Guys, I don't condone this. I mean, you can leave the group if you don't agree with me, but it's bad business. So remember, your business social media is your personal brand. Be really cognizant how you're showing up in that personal brand. Because if you want to be perceived as a high-level professional, as the genius, brilliant artist that you are, bringing in negative stuff is going to be a turnoff. So entertainment stays on this side. Your personal brand and your business should be really clear, really high level, really educating, behind the scenes, teaching clients, showing them how to maintain things, showing them what sets you apart, what makes you brilliant. This is what's important. I don't want to land on your social media and be like, what the hell is this? It's an immediate turnoff. You have to show up on your online business card as what you want to be perceived as. Now, I'm not telling you what to be, I'm telling you the professional business strategy that we teach at the Salon Business School, which is tried and true. If you're working to create a 1% high-level successful business in the beauty industry, period. So we covered clarity in your CTA. We covered sharing value. A lot of people get confused. Maria, how do I share value? Great way to share value is, let's just say you're an esthetician. Maybe once a week, put a short video clip of you just explaining 3 products that make a huge difference in eliminating fine lines and wrinkles, which is something like I would love. Like, again, you can share value. And here's the products we recommend. Link in bio if you'd like to shop, and put those in your stories. This is Instagram. And in Facebook, you can put links also for people to shop. So if you sell products, these are all things that you can do every week by sharing value. Sharing value means giving people tips, giving people tools, explaining why your products are different, explaining why your Brazilian waxing process, you don't get any ingrown hairs, and this is how we recommend that you take care of your skin after you have a microdermablation or a microblading strategy, whatever it is that your business is, like how to take care of your locks, 3 things to do if you get your hair braided, or there's a million things you could do based on your niche, right? What is your niche? What are your people looking for? And think of yourself. I want you to zoom back and say, all right, if I was my ideal customer, what would I want to see? What would I want to learn? And this is what should be on your social media. Clarity. And again, don't forget who you are, what you do, who you serve, and how can I book with you? I audit so many social media accounts that there's like all this jargon, but it's not easy for me to book. I'm like, where's a booking link? Where do I book an appointment? Where is the website? Guys, crystal clear, make it easy. When we make people jump through hoops, you lose them. You lose them. I don't care how good you are, you lose them. So make it easy for people to call you, text you, or book an appointment online, right? Give them the easy route to get there. Hey everyone, I see you guys coming on. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. You guys are awesome. Comment below, say hello, give me some love in the chat. Tell me where you're watching from, and tell me what resonates with you and where are you struggling with these things that I'm talking about. Okay, and now last but not least is be mindful how you show up on social media. You yourself as your own CEO, as your own personal brand. If I show up a hot mess every day on social media, my salon's a hot mess, my studio's a hot mess, you're going to emulate and reflect that back to the public. Now, if that's what you want, great. But if that's not what your goal is, then be really intentional with how you look, how you show up, how you speak, and your personal brand. Personal brand equals reputation. So be mindful and really in your energy to show up in your personal brand and really show the clients what's so great about you. Show the clients why your salon's the best. Show your clients why you are the one that they should come to, that you're going to really solve their problems. And remember, you're a problem solver. Your business is solving a problem. So make sure you're clear on the problem and clear on the solution. And last but not least, guys, we are in what I call a trust burnout economy. So the beauty industry has taken a lot of hits in the past few years with being shut down, and then the resurgence, and then people being priced out of their categories, and all of these changes in suites and business structures changing, and our prices increasing, and our cost of goods increasing. This is what I know for sure. Times and economies are ebbs and flows. It always changes. I've been in business 38 years. I've been through everything, through wars, through recessions, through market crashes, you name it, and all kinds of crazy stuff. And through all of it, what I learned is by being consistent, by really focusing on your business and treating your business as a business and not a hobby, and by building really great relationships, you will stay stable. no matter what's happening around you, if your business is rock solid and you're doing all the things, you will be fine. Don't get caught up in the media. Don't get caught up in the fear mongering. I beg of you, don't do it. Invest in you. Inside the Salon Business School, we tap into like mindset shifts and all the things that you need to do to stay focused on your wealth building. So my last statement is, during this trust and burnout recession, clients are more leery on how they're spending their money. So even more so on social media, on your websites, on anything that's forward facing with your clients, you need to demonstrate your value, why you're better, what you bring to the table, and why they should come to you. And by sharing value, people will trust you. And when people trust you, they will buy from you. And when you over deliver and offer a great experience, they will stay with you. So why am I talking about this in social media? Because social media is the vehicle to build trust. If someone's looking for a service and they see that you're sharing all this value and they get to know you immediately, they're going to much quickly move from cold to booking an appointment, right? They don't know you. They saw all your social media. They got to know you. They love your brand. And now they're going to book an appointment and be a client. So be really, really focused on sharing value, sharing what sets you apart, sharing all these beautiful things to build trust and build your personal brand on social media. And this is building relationships too. It's time consuming, but if someone reaches out to you, make sure you answer that text. Be kind, be loving. The more human connection you have, even though things are automated on social media, the more you connect with people in a humanness way, the better your business is gonna grow. So guys, who has any questions? Hey Sandra, hi everyone, hi Jeannie, hi Veronica, hi Frank, hi guys, it's so good to see you. I know these comments are on delay, so forgive me if I'm saying hello later. Hello, Genevieve. Oh my God. Hey, Leah. Hi, everyone. I am so happy to have all you guys here. So regardless of where you're at in your career, I want you to really take a hard look, because I constantly, every quarter myself, in my brick and mortar that I still have, I reflect and help my clients inside the Salon Business School look at their business and say, where could we do better on our personal brand? Where could we do better inside of sharing on social media? What do my social medias look like? Let me do an audit of it. I did audits the other day for 2 people in this group. I did them for free. I did drop them underneath the other video. If anyone in this group would like a complimentary social media audit, the first 3 people that actually comment audit below, I could do 3 today, and I will send them either to your private messenger, or if you don't care, put audit public. I'll put it in the group. That way everyone can learn from it. I want to help you audit your social media. Social media, Google Business, they will change your business. First work on your Google Business listing, then I want you to work on your social media. They work together in layers. And here's a perfect example. For any of you that know me and have been following me a while, you're in this group, you see how I show up on social media. I show up the same way in my brick and mortars, in my consulting business, and in the Salon Business School. Why? Because that builds trust. That immediately built trust with everyone. And you know my brand. You know me. You already feel like, well, I could talk to Maria. I trust her. That's what's called building trust. The know, like, and trust factor in the marketing space of today. And the people who invest in truly doing the work, put it in your calendar, 1 hour a week, 2 hours a week, invest in yourself, invest in your business. It's really not that hard. And if you're ready to deep dive more, I teach all of this in depth, step by step. I walk you through everything inside of the Salon Business School. You can head on over. I'll post it below. It's the salonbusinessschool.com. It's only $597 for a full year access. You also get every single month 2 live Zoom calls with me, live Q&A. I walk you through step-by-step, answer questions, so you get access to me twice a month. We have guest experts that come in different areas of business to support you guys. There's marketing strategies, there's mindset, there's tons of lessons, and I support you through growing your foundational business or growing, depending on where you are. So we do business strategy, marketing, and mindset. And inside the Salon Business School, I go in depth and in detail in teaching how to do your Google business listing, what it looks like, how to create those descriptions, how to actually post. I give you pre-done. We have templates, which are actually already created social media posts that you can just copy and paste and tweak them to your businesses. Those are all inside of the Salon Business School. I know a few of you are in here already in this group, and I'm super excited. So listen, guys, we also have Klarna and Afterpay, which means if you don't want to pay $5.97 up front, you could do payment plans. It's easy to access, and if you join now, you'll be able to join me on the next live session, which is I think next Tuesday. I'm not sure, but it's like this. So you get 2 live sessions in Zoom where we're interactive, where you're working directly with me and my team of experts. I am here to support you to create wealth and abundance and freedom in your life. You have the power to do so. So I love every single one of you guys. Thank you for joining me. Comment below. Let me know if you're joining the Salon Business School, and if not yet, that's okay. Let me know what you want me to cover in next week's live masterclass. This is about you. It's not about me. I'm here to help you and support you. So comment below. What do you want me to talk about next week, the week after? Give me topics. Give me what you're struggling with. Let me support you. And if there's things that I don't know the answer to, I will find people to come in and do the class for you. So sending you guys lots of love and light. Thank you for being with me. You guys are all awesome. Again, don't forget to comment below. I'll talk to you later.